In today's news, motion filed to delay Fahie's trial from January 2023. And Christmas in the city hailed a success. And VG Special Educator publishes books. 2022 marks 100 years of health services in the BVI. And VI residents urged to tap into tourism pie. But viewers, these and more stories when 284 News return.
Hun, it's asking for your password.
Huh?
You were logged out. I need the password.
BR,
What's the rest?
BRANDI, the number 4, EVER?
Who's Brandy?
We're like the password that isn't your ex-girlfriend's name. CG Insurance. Good like that.
I should have changed it.
You should have.
You're right. That's out. That's 6. That's out.
With worldwide medical coverage and affordable premiums, we're like a home match that isn't played at your actual home. CG Insurance. Good like that.
My turn. Oh, come on, guys.
Well, welcome viewers to the Monday, December 5th edition of 284 News. I am Kamal Haynes. I'll bring you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. While leading into today's newscast, former Premier Andrew Fahie's attorney, Teresa Van Vliet, has filed a motion in the United States District Court, Southern District of Florida, to have his January 9th trial date further postponed to a date in May 2023 or thereafter. This is according to court documents seen by 284 News dated November 28, 2022, where Fahie's attorney listed a number of reasons for the postponement. Well, leading that list was the information relating to the identity of the confidential informant, which she says has not yet been disclosed to her team. What the document said, and I quote, "Well, the undersigned does not have adequate time to prepare for a trial in this case in early January 2023, nor to address any pre-trial filings until the government completes its discovery obligations and until such time as the court may consider and rule on anticipated motions relating to the identity of the confidential informant." It added, and I quote, "In light of the foregoing, Mr. Fahie requests that the court continue the presently set trial date and reset this matter no sooner than May 8th, 2023, and further that it reset all currently set pre-trial deadlines," end quote. Well, in the document, Attorney Van Vliet revealed that her attempts to obtain information on confidential informant from the U.S. government was denied, and she indicated that her next step was to file the matter before the court after the Thanksgiving holiday to seek a further judgment on the subject. But the document said, and I quote, "The undersigned anticipates the filing of subsequent substantive motions with constitutional underpinnings upon verifications of the confidential informant's identity. It should be noted that the undersigned will not make reference to any information believed to reference the informant's identity in any public filings," end quote. Well, other critical information which Van Vliet attributed to the postponement of the case included the U.S. government's failure to submit a complete discovery to her team. She said information such as the transcripts from several hours of recordings relating to the case were to be provided by November 30th, 2022, but noted that no final drafts were submitted prior to the filing of the motion, adding that she felt it was unlikely for the process to be completed before the November deadline. In addition, she listed the most recent charge relating to interstate and foreign travel as another hindrance in her legal team being fully prepared for the January 9th, 2023 trial date. Well, the unopposed motion was agreed to by co-defendants Olivine Maynard and her son Kadeem Maynard, who are also jointly charged with Fahie. Well, Fahie and Olivine were recently slapped with an additional charge of interstate and foreign travel in aid of racketeering, taking their overall tally of charges filed in the United States District Court of Southern Florida to 4. Meanwhile, Fahie, Olivine, and her son Kadeem are jointly charged with conspiracy to import a controlled substance, conspiracy to engage in money laundering, and attempted money laundering. Well, viewers, moving on, where Christmas in the city was hailed a success. Well, the 2022 annual Christmas in the City with CCT has been hailed a success by patrons and vendors alike. Well, the highly anticipated two-day event has seen its share of changes over the years. However, it remains a staple in the Virgin Islands community. 284's Ron Grant has more.
The annual Christmas in the City activities has been hailed a success by patron and vendors alike. The highly anticipated two-day event has seen its share of changes over the years. However, it remains a staple in the Virgin Islands community. On Friday and Saturday, persons enjoyed live music, the sale of various cultural food and pastries, and lots of toys for the children. We took some time to speak with vendors about their experiences and got mixed reactions. Take a look.
It's a great opportunity for small businesses to come out and get some exposure and also to make some sales for the Christmas. We benefit well from the residual customer service that come back. So when customers come and see us, they normally come back and get presents and stuff later on in December. So it's a great opportunity and it's good stuff.
To give you exposure, lets you meet a lot of people, you have fun, you laugh, and you just enjoy the time here. I think it's a really, really great opportunity for businesses to get the best exposure possible, and it's just a wonderful event that you can enjoy with your family and friends.
There are some small business owners that don't have an outlet, so it is very beneficial to them to have little events popping up now and again during the year.
Events like this are very good for small businesses, and we are all grateful for it. We do wish they have more to come so we could sell our stuff.
Of course, more events like this would be very helpful, especially now that the economy is rebooting. You know, you can have events like these on holidays, and you know, you can do Easter time, you can do Christmas, you can do festival, etc.
I think it's extremely important because, like me, I only sell on these occasions, so it's very important for small business.
What I would really like to see is a lot of more young entrepreneurs coming out and coming with their community initiative and their small businesses to really target a new generation.
Small businesses, even somebody who is started out, can come out and just get exposure and just show themselves, as you say, hey, come and see what I'm doing, see if you like what I'm doing, what I'm showcasing, and everything of this sort, just to get their foot in the water, to get themselves established.
We also caught up with Mrs. Janice Brathwaite Edwards, organizer, who also echoed similar sentiments, citing some successes as well as challenges.
The 24th year for Christmas in the City, what can I say? Amazing, astounding, very interesting. It's a great event. A couple more vendors than we had last year, and I think it's a great event. We've added a couple of things this year. We did the block party at Fleming Street earlier last weekend. There's going to be Christmas at the bandstand next weekend, and I'm not sure what else is happening, but we've been pretty busy for 2022. So yes, and 2023 will be our 25th year. So yes, the celebrations will be bigger and better because then we're going to move them throughout the city.
This year's Christmas in the City was proudly sponsored by CCT and 284 Media. Reporting for 284 News, Ron Grant.
Well, thank you, Ron. Well, up next, viewers, VG Special Educator publishes books. 2022 marks 100 years of health services in the BVI, and VI residents urged to tap into tourism pie. But these and more stories after a word from our sponsors.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes,
Good
Sonny.
morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Introducing a show poised to help guide modern-day men into 21st century distinguished gentlemen. It doesn't always involve suits and bow ties, but raw, real-life lessons. I'm taking you outside in the field to share the journey of some of the BVI's the best and brightest men. From East End to West End, Virgin Gorda to Jos Van Dyke, not forgetting Anegada. Our Virgin Islands gentlemen are doing the damn thing. We are the movers and shakers of this generation. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman. Season 4 by yours truly, Ron Grant. Raising a generation of greatness. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on 284 Media.
Well, welcome back, viewers. Well, recently, VG Special Educator published a number of books, and the special ceremony was held on the sister island of Virgin Gorda. Our Ron Grant has that story.
Mrs. Carlin Benjamin Raymore, a special education teacher on Virgin Gorda at the Brigado Flags Educational Center Primary Division, launched 2 books catering to students worldwide on Friday, December 2nd, 2022. They are entitled My Mommy's Love and Little Champion. Raymore, who is presently pursuing a PhD in special education, saw a need for resources for students and immediately made it possible and filled the void. The educator, who is not one for the cameras, shared the special day with family, friends, students, and colleagues from across the Virgin Islands. The launch ceremony of the books was held on the campus of the Brigado Flags Educational Center Primary Division and was attended by 9th District Representative, the Honorable Vincent Wheatley, and Chief Education Officer in the Ministry of Education, Dr. Connie George, among others. A very special poem was written just for the event by educator Mrs. Wilma George, which evoked emotions in support of special education students and Special Education Week.
My poem is entitled, A Child's Hope. A child's hope, a boy's dream. Cradled in clenched fists, every desire to know and to be. In his own way, he understands it because he's framed it in his own mind. The stage is set and the wheels are churning. Though I can't see, the pieces all come together for the mind that's differently abled. The coy smirk on his face, the endearing look in his eyes, one that speaks of brilliance, his heart most tender, deserving a chance to explore, to reach, to soar, achieve new goals. Don't I deserve the chance to put the pieces together, to build my future? Says the child who's differently abled. He speaks, though with little words. We aren't much different, you see. In fact, we're uniquely the same, desiring to be seen for who we are and not what we can or cannot do, not wanting words that mirror a scar that keeps others away, in fact, quite far. I want to be treated fairly, justly, righteously. See me for who I am, not the kid who's been given a name, a label, a title, the child who's differently abled. A child's hope, a child's dream, potential unseen. We can inspire the greatest of men, but it begins with even the least of these. Dare to believe that I can and I will. Dare to see me and I will show you. Dare to love me and I'll embrace you. Dare to give me hope and I will try. Dare to dream with me and I will soar, because I'm more than a kid who's differently abled. Thank you.
Mrs. Natasha Glasgow, a parent of a special needs student attending Brigado Flags Educational Center, also shared a testimonial chronicling the continued work and improvement of the special needs department and teachers at Brigado Flags Educational Center, which has continuously helped her son.
It's so much a big honor to be here, to standing here this morning in front of all you people. I am Natasha Glasgow. I am Nathan's Glasgow. Mom, that's my special boy. He is on the spectrum. He's 7 years old. He is quite awesome. Yes. I am so grateful today to stand here in front of you, every one of you, but the members, the staff, the teachers, the principal, everyone at BFEC, and tell you how happy and thankful I am for you guys not only taking on Nathan, but taking on the entire family, because I'm here almost all the time. When Nathan came to the FEC, Nathan couldn't speak. Nathan only did pointing gestures. And today, December 2nd, not only is Nathan speaking, but Nathan is also reading. Nathan is also sitting. Nathan is in a classroom. He's not by himself. He is among his peers. Every one of you contributed to today having Nathan. Nathan is over there. And Nathan is sitting with his class. When I get calls, pictures, videos from teachers, from students, from parents, and I see Nathan, at this point, his therapist told me, she said, Miss Glasgow, you need to stop being so shocked, because there is nothing more you're waiting for. Nathan is on the up and the up and the up. From here on out, God has brought Nathan this far. This far. When we found out Nathan was autistic, I didn't know, as a mom, as a person, how I would deal with a child autistic. Almost 3 years ago, February 2023 will be 3 years since we found out about Nathan's diagnosis. It has been challenging. It has been challenging, but every day, every single day, Nathan continued to prove everyone, I can do this. I can do this. Let me do this. If I try to help him, no, he doesn't want that. He wants to do it on his own. And I am so grateful. From the education department, Miss, all the people I have met throughout this journey, I am thankful. Today I'm a proud mom, and I am so thankful and happy that not only is he awesome, he's a champion boy. Thank you, Miss Raymond, for that book. We are surely going to read that book over and over and over. You have done an amazing job. You have done an amazing job with Nathan. He truly loves you. He loves all the children, everybody. I can't go anywhere without, oh, Nathan, mommy, Nathan, mommy. Everybody knows Nathan. I am so happy. He is moving up and up and up.
Persons present had an opportunity to purchase the books, and books are also available on Amazon. To view the entire book launch, visit Tweet4 Media on Facebook. Tweet4 Media takes this opportunity to congratulate Mrs. Raymore on the launch of her books and wishes her much continued success. Reporting for Tweet4 News, I'm Ron Grant.
Well, viewers, moving on, where among important observations in the territory, the BVI Health Services Authority has noted that in December 2022, the territory observes the 100-year anniversary of the establishment of health services in the BVI. Well, BVI HSA's chairman, Molito Smith, spoke of the commemoration during a recent press conference.
In 1922, health services has been initiated as an organized, structured element in the BVI, and this is the 100th year. It should be footnoted that it is not specifically a BVI HSA exclusive activity, but it is a national activity, and as such, we will continue to collaborate, I should say, that activity for the 100-year celebration.
One initiation Smith spoke about was the founding of the original Cottage Hospital, which itself has since grown into the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital and given way to the umbrella organization of the British Virgin Islands Health Services Authority. But Smith noted that this grand commemoration slated to be held in the coming weeks, the BVI Health Services Authority is hoping to gather input from across the organization.
During our meetings yesterday, I again solicited recommendations from all of our staff because we don't have all the answers. We don't have all of the, this is not just a top-down movement of folks. We want input from everyone, and we are anticipating an activity in the month of December before the year is out.
Our viewers, up next, the VI Motors sponsors 7 professionals to Miami Exposition and mass shooting shakes in Lucia. But these and more stories when 284 News return.
Freeze. Choose your mix. Choose your flavor.
Good job there, brother. All right. I'm surprised you're here.
I'm surprised you're still alive.
Charles, it's been 60 years.
I wish it was 60 more.
Let it go.
No. You know what you did.
It was just ice cream. But you know what? It was delicious.
What?
We're like a family get-together without all the family drama.
What you gonna do?
CG Insurance. Good like that.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, you enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes,
Good
son.
morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top-Up Turn-Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top-Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Well, the Virgin Islands Motors Napa store Duff's Bottom sponsored 7 persons to attend a tool and equipment exposition at Napa Distribution Center, Miami, USA during the week of November 14th, 2022. Well, the team included Mr. Alan Parker, owner of Virgin Islands Motors, as well as educators and mechanics who participated in the product knowledge seminar at the Napa exposition. Ron Grant has more.
The Virgin Islands Motors Napa store Duff's Bottom sponsored 7 persons to attend a tool and equipment expo at Napa Distribution Center, Miami, USA during the week of November 14th, 2022. The team included Mr. Alan Parker, owner of Virgin Islands Motors, as well as educators and mechanics who participated in the product knowledge seminar at the Napa exposition. Sponsored participants were as follows: Bruce Earl Foy, mechanic, public works mechanic and repair shop; Kamal Lutwan, owner, mechanic of Smiley's Garage; Lewis Smith, body repairs and painter at Tadpole Garage; Sophia Richards, Manager of Nanny Marine Services, Derek Gums, Educator at HLSCC, Brendan Broody, Educator, Virgin Islands School of Technical Studies, and Dr. Spencer Grant, Educator, Trainer, Grants Engineering Consultancy Services. The expo offered training and demonstrations regarding the latest innovations in tools, equipment, including hand tools, shop tools, equipment, diagnostic and computerized scanners from world-leading brand names such as DeWalt, Craftsman, Carlisle, Autel, Topdone, X-Tool, Osha, and a vast variety of other top-name brands. At the end of the expo, all participants were very much satisfied with the knowledge and skills acquired as a result. All were very much appreciative of Mr. Alan Parker's initiative in providing sponsorship to enhance national capacity building to improve competitiveness upon the application of modern tools and equipment for the automotive and marine industry. One of the participants, Derek Gums, was fortunate to win 2 raffle prizes for special tools. All tools and equipment can be purchased at Napa Store VI Duff's Bottom, Tortola. There is also training and support for any tool and diagnostic equipment purchased locally. For more information, contact Alan Parker at 494-2496. There will be a special deal on purchases from time to time. Reporting for 284 News, Ron Grant.
Well, moving on to some regional news, where worrying security conditions in St. Lucia continue to deteriorate as the country struggles to get a handle on a worsening situation of gun violence. Well, what has been noted as a very bloody weekend in the country kicked off with the murder of a British national and the wounding of another as they visited a bar in the popular west coast town of Soufriere on Saturday. A report said that the deceased, Donnie McKinnon, a Scottish national, had been living in St. Lucia for some time before the incident. Well, at the time of the incident, he was in the company of his known friend Peter Jackson, another expatriate who had become well known in the community. Well, emergency response personnel responded to the scene about 4:30 p.m. Well, McKinnon was found lifeless at the scene, while Jackson was conscious and able to relay his injuries to first responders. Well, Jackson sustained at least 1 gunshot wound to his shoulder and has been transported or was transported to the Soufriere Hospital in a stable condition following the incident. Well, later that same day, about 9 p.m., a mass casualty shooting sent shockwaves throughout the north of the island. A report said that 13 people, as young as 16 years old, sustained gunshot wounds after gunmen opened fire on a vigil held in the community of Kako Babono. But the victims were among persons gathered to mourn the death of Mullins Delis, a resident of the community who was fatally shot in his home on November 17th. Well, there have been no deaths reported in relation to the incident, although several victims are said to be requiring surgeries following the incident. Well, St. Lucians had very little time to react to this incident before news broke of another fatal shooting, this time in the south of the island. Well, on Sunday, a 24-year-old man was shot in the southernmost district of Vieux-Fort. Well, the St. Lucia Fire Service reports that the victim had multiple visible penetrating wounds about the body. Well, details on the incident are still emerging. St. Lucia's homicide toll stood at 68 following that final incident. Well, viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com and like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Kamal Haynes, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Bye-bye.
Hun, it's asking for your password.
Huh?
You were logged out. I need the password.
BR.
What's the rest?
BRANDI, the number 4, EVER?
Who's Brandy?
We're like the password that isn't your ex-girlfriend's name. CG Insurance. Good like that.
I should have changed it.
You should have.
You're right.
That's out. That's 6. That's out.
With worldwide medical coverage and affordable premiums, we're like a home match that isn't played at your actual home. CG Insurance. Good like that.
My turn.
Oh, come on, guys.
Freeze. Choose your mix, choose your flavor.